I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello, and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. It's Thursday. Here today. Just getting ready for that weekend. Lots of good, exciting stuff. You got some state football championships that are going on today. Going to be keeping an eye on that Cardinal Newman Chaminade Madonna game.
It's too bad you can't get down there to watch that live since it's right there.
I know. That'd be amazing. You know, it's Cardinal Newman. They got a great coach, and they've had a great year. This is their first time ever in a state championship.
Oh.
And Cardinal Newman is playing a juggernaut. Like Chaminade Madonna is just every year. Probably, arguably, the best player in college football that plays for Ohio State is from Chaminade Madonna. So they just crank out studs.
Does their band play like a lot of Madonna songs?
Chaminade Madonna.
Is your coworker dumb?
Which one?
Damn! That's fucked up, Ricky.
That turned quick.
There ain't nobody safe in this
In
place.
this room, you never know who's about to get you.
There's a lot of strays.
You're going to get got.
There's a lot of strays.
If you grin, you're in.
That's it. That's it, baby. Yep. Yeah, so some exciting stuff going on around here today as the holidays are just that excitement in the air. Lots of great stuff going to be going on. So excited for tomorrow. We'll get into all of it.
Can't you kind of feel that the holidays people are slowing down a little bit at work and speeding up more of the holiday festivities?
Yes, I am going to my first party. Well, not my first party, but my first weekday party. Now is when you get into the weekday parties because you're in the 2-week window.
Yeah, I walked back to the kitchen area and saw everyone doing fake work at their computer.
Oh,
like,
okay.
come on now.
We see you.
I saw you playing Tetris.
Well, we got a bunch of emails here. Casey is commenting on a story that we'd had in the Whacked Out News about a woman who was shamed for not giving up her window seat on a plane. And the people said, okay, we got a crying baby that wants to sit in that seat. And if you're not going to give it up, we're going to go on ahead and put you on social media. And we're going to ask so that we can say a big, would you please let this seat up for this crying baby? Would you not do that? She was just kind of ignoring them, and they put that on social media, and she said it affected her mental health and her career. I don't know if she got fired. They didn't
I think
elaborate.
she did. I heard she got fired.
Wow.
Getting doxxed would be awful.
Well, this is the whole thing. This is where we got to start drawing some lines when it comes to social media, because that's just messed up. There is nothing out there that says you've got to give up your damn seat that you paid for.
And if it's a window seat, you probably paid extra because nowadays they charge extra for the window seats on a lot of flights.
When you leave your house, the world doesn't give a fuck about your plans, and things may not go your way. Just because you want the window seat doesn't mean you're going to get the window seat.
And she's a regular, normal citizen. She is not a public figure.
Right.
So for you to expose her to trolls and threats and people coming for her, she is a regular private citizen that you now exposed and made public.
And guarantee you the mom that filmed it still thinks she's right.
Ugh.
Still thinks she's in the right.
I want to dox her.
Because what happens today is we all get it in our own silos of friends and even social media that reaffirms our own beliefs. And then that's why a lot of times when we don't hear outside opinions, you're right. That woman who filmed that probably thinks she's completely right. And that's exactly how you live life, is you just pull out your phone and you shame anybody who doesn't do what you want them to do.
Let me guess, you're a person that keeps it real. And as soon as someone says, oh, I keep it real. Oh, you mean you're an asshole.
Yeah, right. And the thing about it, too, is I will shame her place of work, too, because if she did get fired for that, you got to be a better employer. And you got to look at the situation and say, there's nothing about this. You did nothing wrong. She wasn't rude back. She just didn't respond. She just looked quietly to the side as she's being berated on this camera.
But what happens when a person gets doxxed at their place of work? The phone rings incessantly. People go on Yelp or whatever review site or Google, and they tank your Google review. They tank your Yelp review.
You're right.
They shame your business. Sometimes they'll show up to the business and create havoc and chaos.
I swear aliens are watching us humans and going, what the fuck are y'all doing? Because what happens is a fight will start to happen, and then you'll just see 7 people bring out their phone as if it's a gun. Like, that's the new modern day weapon, is the phone.
Exhausting.
Well, and I think this now lawsuit, because I'm happy she is suing back. I'm not a big fan of suing, but I think this is something where you got to stand up for everybody. And you got to say, for that employer who says, you know what, it's easier just to let her go than to deal with all what we're dealing with our reviews and the calls and everything else, to say, oh, no, wait, we could get sued if we fire her for this, because that is wrongful termination. She did nothing wrong on her job. She did nothing wrong in life.
Yeah.
And to just firing people, if that was it, if that was the grounds you used to fire her, that's not right by the business either. And
I agree.
They should be like, crap, what are we going to do?
Lawyer up. That's the only way.
And then she's suing the lady who made the video. And people like that, you got to be accountable for what you post on social media. If you do this kind of stuff and there's bullying, which that's what I would put that into. She was trying to bully her to give up her seat. Bullying should not be allowed.
No.
Well, I'm going to sue the Atlanta Braves because I wanted to play third base and they wouldn't let me. So my feelings are hurt. So expect that lawsuit, Atlanta Braves. It's like unfucking believable.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, so Casey had said, I had to write in real quick because I looked more about the passenger who is suing the other airline passenger who wanted her window seat after she paid for it. 2 things. Number one, I found out she was with another adult passenger who already had a window seat, and they could have just given their toddler that one. That's unreal.
Wait,
my gosh. She was with another adult. Say maybe it was her husband. Who knows? It just said another adult. And they had a window seat. So they could have taken that window seat for the baby. But no, she wanted her own window seat.
Oh, my gosh.
So she was using the baby as a way to try to get that other woman out of her seat so that she also got a window seat.
You're an asshole.
Wow.
Asshole.
Wow. They were too entitled to give that up. And the second, a lot of us that pay for our seats do it for a reason. I personally learned that about myself 6 years ago. I have to have a window seat because I'm a nervous flyer. Being able to look out helps me stay calm. So yeah, think about people like that they have massive anxiety. And here you are, you're just trying to deal with your anxiety about flying, and someone's got a camera in your face and you know what they're doing.
Wait a minute, Kevin. You have to put yourself in someone else's shoes and try to understand and have empathy or sympathy.
Put yourself in someone else's butts.
Yeah, put yourself in someone else's butts. However the fuck you annoyingly say that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really rooting for a lot of these things. We were talking about these content creators that they go out and they do something that is bad for society to get their content, and that's what drives their engagement that they have.
Shut them down.
Yeah, I would really love to see them being some bigger civil penalties, because that one guy who did that to Ariana Grande in the red carpet for Wicked for Good, and then he's jumped on several other stages. He knows the punishment's not bad enough. He was in, I think, 7 days. But for him, the amount of engagement that he got was well worth it. But you put him in for 5 years, and you're like going, all right, well, that's going to stop your engagement.
There is a fatigue when it comes to influencers. For anyone with a normal fucking brain, they're going, the whole influencer thing is wearing way thin, because I guess people say if they think they're an influencer and say they're an influencer, the rules just don't apply to them.
That's ridiculous.
They don't understand about DUIs. They don't
manners.
Yeah, it's like, what?
You can't be an influencer and then the rules of society don't apply to you. We got to shut these people down.
This one girl got pulled over. She was attractive, and she admitted to drinking, by the way, to the officer. And she starts, I'm an influencer, and this is going to get real bad for you, officer.
I doubt it.
And she's drunk. She's fucking hammered.
Crazy.
Thinking she's going to get out of a DUI because she's an influencer.
Wow.
She's like, I only had 5 drinks. You're going, yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he has a body cam. That will go viral.
See, to me, if I was a police officer, I would want a body cam constantly.
Yep.
Because
I would, yeah.
people lie. They lie about shit that never happened.
You're
And
right.
then vice versa, too. I know police has lied about stuff as well. Keep the body cam on.
Yeah, it's good for everything. Now, Krista sent this in. She said, I was listening to your segment about social media and ADHD, and it hit the soul. She said, I'm 39. I'm a female. I'm an introvert. I had none of the wild child ADHD stereotypes, but I was diagnosed with it about a year ago. When I was first diagnosed, I was like, nah, my life's in shambles, but I don't have ADHD. Since being diagnosed, though, and I finally accepted it, I've done a lot of research, and I 100% have it. I think that an increase in ADHD these days has more to do with scientific advances in knowledge and less to do with social media specifically, but social media is brain trash. Now, my traits have always been there, but because I'm an introvert, I think they were overlooked. I internalize, I overcompensate the brain chaos, turning it into quiet anxiety, emotional suppression, strict routines, and perfection. Side note, Kevin, I'm kind of a professional now, and you definitely have ADHD. Okay.
Wow.
That does not mean a thing. That's an email trying to diagnose Kevin, and Kevin needs to go to a medical doctor to really get a legit diagnosis.
I don't know. I believe it.
Well, I know.
I probably have it too.
Because believe it or not, those are other symptoms for other conditions as well.
It is. And honestly, I had a therapist one time, and she's like, you have it. And I was told that. I'm like, okay, so.
Yeah. What do I do now?
Yeah, right. So
I'm 50 fucking years old.
Right.
What do y'all want from me?
Exactly.
Yeah. The things they tell me that I have, I'm like, okay, and?
I may.
Ain't shaking it now.
And the people that, know me, they know. I mean, my wife's like, you're neurotic. I'm like, I am. I can't help it. I'm like,
Yeah,
my brain just operates that way.
Everyone's got a sense of quirkiness to them.
I agree.
Everybody does.
I agree.
Totally.
That's why, to me, I don't need a label on it, whatever. It's just, it is how I am. And
It's
so,
a Kevin.
Yes, I'm a
think-
Kevin. That's just the way my brain works.
I also think there's a over-diagnosis of that condition
and that's
as
why,
well.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't get diagnosed, because I'm like, I don't need a diagnosis. I don't need a label. I don't need whatever. I am what I am. And
I'm over here high functioning. Y'all shut the fuck up.
Well,
working
just
through it.
take it from me that sat down with many different kind of doctors. They all weren't right. Mm-hmm. They all did not get it right.
They're human too.
Absolutely. And some don't have good bedside manner. There are therapists out there who really don't give a shit about helping you.
And if they don't know, they'll just make something up.
And there's some that are great, that are amazing. But just like every professional, you're going to get some great ones and you're going to get some shitty ones.
Oh, don't I know it? I'm in it right now with my mom. And there is such a sliding scale of medical care.
Yeah, well, there's been
It
times.
is rough.
There's been times where you're talking to a doctor, you know the answer, and you can see them getting it wrong, and then you have to speak up, and they go, "Oh, I'm glad you said that." I'm like,
Oh,
well, you're the
yeah.
fucking doctor.
If I'm telling you and you're saying you didn't think of that, what the fuck?
Yeah, it does make you go.
Because I'm a goofball DJ.
Look, I went to college for 8 years too, but I'm no doctor.
She said, even though I don't consider myself an overactive social media user, social media is very harmful to someone with ADHD and has exacerbated my symptoms. I get that extra dopamine fix to the point of overstimulation, and then I shut down. People with undiagnosed ADHD are unaware that they are constantly looking for dopamine. Regardless, highs and lows, at the end of the day, I could always go on TikTok or whatever social media platform, and each short video or post gives me an instant dopamine hit over and over and over again. Getting professional help when you think you know it all, but something inside still isn't right, is the healthy dopamine hit that you didn't know you needed, and that is life-changing. She said, but at the end of the day, ADHD will always need to ADHD, so do the work, get medicated, talk it out with a professional, and stay off TikTok. You'll scientifically live longer. I love you all.
Yeah, and I think that's a great email. The only thing I would just say is that just because you experience those symptoms and that's what you've been diagnosed with, there's other things that you can be diagnosed with the same type of symptoms that's not ADHD.
And there's also a sliding scale, too. No two people have it the same. And some people, like Kevin, are able to highly function.
So, I mean, I can tell when I have it, like my ADHD kicks in right around 7:10, right around 8:10 every morning during the dirt of the day.
Why don't you go
Okay, yeah.
medicate?
I'm just all over the place. I get the sweats, the shakes.
Now, Nicole was saying this about Spotify Wrapped. She said, I listen to the KVJ podcast and ATS all the time. So 2 years ago when you brought up the Spotify Wrapped and how it would tell you the whole thing, I started listening on Spotify, download it and listen to you exclusively. And it was a few weeks after the new year, 2024, when I did it. And I got so excited to see how many hours I had logged. So I went on the Wrap for the first time and I said, sorry, we don't have your Wrap this year. I was so upset.
What?
I figured it was because I started a few weeks and that I missed it and it didn't work for me. So this year, again, I exclusively and religiously listen to the podcast and ATS. I'm talking every car ride, every dog walk, every grocery or shopping trip, literally anytime I didn't have a show or something to watch. Well, I did another task. I listened. So happened to Google this year when the Spotify Wrap dropped. The morning it was set to drop, I was so excited to brag about my hours. And I hit the Wrap button. It was on my glowing app, only to be disappointed again. It didn't work.
Why?
I'm not sure why.
Those bastards.
I mean, if I'd accumulated something all year long and then I wasn't going to get my reward certificate at the end of it,
Right.
I would be calling Google and asking for an explanation.
Crazy. She said, I've had that account all year. I've Googled how to fix it. I've cleared my cache or whatever the hell that means. And still nothing new for the KVJ show. I'm not sure why this bothers me so much. Makes me jealous when I hear other people doing that.
Give Google a call. I'm sure that'll go well. You probably get right through.
Well, she listened on Spotify.
Okay,
No.
call Spotify.
No, sorry. I was talking about Virginia's shitty advice of calling Google.
Oh, I got you, yes.
Call Google, Cam.
Google.
I don't think I understand what a Wrapped is.
No, you also don't understand what a movie and a television show is.
That was amazing to me, yeah.
Somebody just texted me just now and told me you stole my butts.
You got to stop saying butts because now I'm saying it. It's become a thing. I'm starting to remember it. I'll be at home going, hey, has anyone seen my butts?
We were talking about our favorite 4 Christmas specials. Virginia gave us movies. And I had mentioned the Heat Miser. Gene said the Heat Miser was in The Year Without a Santa Claus. Oh. Yeah. I haven't really, honestly, come to think of it, it has been years probably since I watched a Christmas special. I don't know what it is. I think I'm so burnt on them. Rudolph was on, and I saw a second of him. I'm like, I know, the desire is still not there.
I'll send you the Star Wars Holiday Special, but I'll just isolate the part where the grandpa is tugging it. There's a Wookiee Chewbacca where my man is absolutely masturbating. He is flogging the dolphin. He's watching a porn, and he's grunting.
Turning the eggnog.
He is...
All the euphemisms.
He's releasing the eggnog.
Why? Why is that in a Christmas special?
I forget what famous singer at the time it was. So he's looking through these binocular kind of things, and she's like singing sexy and dancing, and he's like, and then he kind of like comes to, so to speak, kind of symbolizing...
Calms down, huh?
Symbolizing Gramps finished.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's not my Christmas.
That's not my Star Wars.
Wow.
That's not my Wookiee.
How about that?
That Wookiee wanted some nookie.
That's weird.
Just so you don't think I'm making this up, and maybe I'm seeing something.
Isolate it and send it to Kevin.
I will, but you might have to tug it.
Yeah, that'll get me
His
going.
daughter's
I
here.
know. I keep forgetting she's here. I'm sorry.
Caitlin, I'm so sorry.
Caitlin, I'm sorry to have a job to do.
Yeah,
I
I
apologize.
honestly don't know why she shows up. She's like, all right, now.
I have to hear about my dad jerking off again.
I'm so sorry, Caitlin. I can't censor myself. I can't cage this bird.
Dude, game recognizes game. Remember when those kids were here and I was talking about tits?
Yeah, you grabbed your tits and like shifted them up, and they're all like, what is that lady doing?
That was something. We're also talking about the best and worst Christmas gifts that you got. Gene was a $6 million man action figure.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Remember that from way
That's real nice.
That is real. Those figures are expensive.
Are they?
Yes,
Okay.
that whole
Figure that.
line is.
And Mary said, I got horse riding lessons for Christmas. Best, I'm a horse professional now. Wow, that kind of led her into that.
Okay.
Worst, my ex gave me a vacuum. Yeah, okay.
Your ex is an idiot. I'm glad he's your ex.
No, the only way that would be a good gift is, let's say you really wanted a vacuum and it's
Right.
state of the art Because some people get off.
Some people, I love a practical gift. So if I ask for a vacuum and then I get a vacuum, that's awesome. If she's writing to us and ragging on the vacuum, she didn't ask for a vacuum. She's making fun of it. If your girl wanted a cleaning tool for Christmas, she would have asked for one.
Yeah, if someone bought me, I don't know, I open up a box and it's a bunch of tools, I'm like, fuck off.
I'm not handy.
You don't know me.
Have you seen my bitch ass grip?
Come on, tools.
And a little advice here for Denny's. Kind of came up that his son, Lachlan, was having some night terrors as a kid. And it's like, okay, he's wondering if it was something that the kid saw, but he was talking a little bit about YouTube Kids and how they do have some questionable stuff on there. So Karen said, Denny's, please download the PBS Kids app. Much better than YouTube Kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. And maybe do not watch Nightmare on Elm Street tonight.
Yeah, that would probably help out as well. Got a question here from Nikki. She said, I understand Jaybird not wanting to disclose Honeyface's name, but I'm kind of curious about what she does for a living. You may have answered that early on in the relationship, but I never caught it if you did. And you can be vague. I don't care where she works. I'm just curious what she does. How old is she? So people are trying to drag some more details.
Yeah, my whole thing is I am trying to, I get it, some people are annoyed that I'm not showing her face or bringing her on the air. I'm doing the best I can do, that I feel comfortable and that she feels comfortable. She's in some of my social media videos, but you just see her hair. I'm doing this for many reasons. One, to protect her from some stuff that's been going on. Mm-hmm. And two, I kind of don't want to bring her into this world that much. I don't have to give every detail of my girlfriend to still be able to do my job effectively. I can still be a goofball, and I'm doing the best, and I'm trying to be as comfortable as I can be with getting her involved, with people at least seeing our interaction. But yeah, I'm not comfortable putting her out in the front, and she's not comfortable, but I also don't want to hide her. So I try I'm trying to compromise, and it may not be the best move, but it's the only move I know. And I really am trying to protect her. I swear that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, I think it's admirable. You do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
I get it's front because people send me emails all the time. We're so fucking sick of just seeing her hair. The show, it's just so stupid. Why are you such a dumb fuck? I'm like, all right, that's a lot you threw at me.
Signed, the stalker.
Yeah, it's a lot you threw at me. But yeah, I'm more comfortable this way, and I hope people understand it. And if they don't, I apologize on that way. But I'm doing the best I can when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. I hope you give me a little, as they say, grace.
Grace.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the right word there. Yeah, speaking of people who need grace, somebody had sent me the mugshot of the former head coach at the University of Michigan, Sharon Moore. Yeah, you talk about somebody, they need to get people around him, because that's tough. I mean, you look at that kind of stuff, and look, even though he's from my school's rival and all that, I don't wish any of that stuff on him. I mean, at all. I mean, I'm sorry to see what happened. If you missed the story, it was something that broke yesterday. Big story in the sports world. A guy who was coach of a major university, he had promoted up through the ranks this female staffer to be his direct assistant, and then he impregnated her and then took her to get an abortion, and then he lost his job yesterday, and he went home to his wife and
who didn't know
3 children. And as you might imagine, they had a little bit of a discussion that was not calm. And he left there in a tizzy, and then went to the assistant's place and was then holding a knife to his throat, saying he was going to kill her and him. And the authorities, luckily, were able to get there before something really bad happened.
My goodness.
That's crazy shit right there, man.
That is crazy sideways shit.
Yeah,
well, not only are you're threatening to kill yourself, so that's a burden on somebody.
Yeah.
And you're threatening, I think, to kill the wife or the girlfriend.
The girlfriend.
Yeah, they're still really trying to sort out a lot of the details of what went on, and I think there's maybe more.
Oh, man.
There's at least because what had happened, these rumblings were out 2 to 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And it sounded like they just finally got the proof yesterday, and they said, okay, we definitely know for a fact there's no hiding it. But the other rumblings are that there might have been a lot of others. So
other women?
Yeah, have to wait and see.
Oh, man.
I mean, a lot of times that does happen. When you have a philanderer, they just go crazy. And look, he's in a prime position, a major job.
Powerful.
It is. And look, if you're not used to that and all of a sudden people want you and you doors open for you and things are happening and
you don't have scruples when it comes to that kind of stuff. Some people weren't raised right. I know some men grew up watching their uncles bang everything in sight and think, oh, this is just how dudes are.
And I do think that, I mean, look, I'm sure there's been people that's been raised not to be a cheater and they've cheated. But to Virginia's point, I think if you do see parents not cheat, stay together, stay through the tough times, stay through the great times, I think that does rub off on people. If you're watching your parents poke everybody,
it's not good.
Well, no, I think
you just think, oh, this is what adults do.
Well, if the adult does it, you know,
that's a big part in the Diddy doc about how Diddy was raised. Diddy was raised by some rough parents.
Fuck Diddy, I don't give a shit.
History repeats itself. Fuck Diddy.
I think in that moment, though, what would be really tough if you really, truly have that moment of awareness, you realize that you have already peaked. He likely will never achieve that same level of success that he was in, the position he was in again, because they're just not really going to trust it after everything happened.
He blew it.
Yeah.
He blew it for tail.
And you're sitting there telling yourself, you're like, oh my God, like I thought I was going to go even higher. I thought I had and it's just, all that stuff's never going to be achieved. And so, you know.
And you're right. Shit can snowball really quickly. What you think is going to be a fleeting moment all of a sudden turns into a left turn in your life that takes you to Fucksville.
And I would imagine
Foxville's what got him in trouble.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He should have been in Marriedville.
Yeah, he went to Fucksville, and guess what? He's fucked.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of times it just starts with a little, you're like, okay, you know, I did something that was kind of wrong, but it wasn't that bad. There's no reaper. And then it just starts to snowball, and then you get more comfortable with it, and then you keep going and going.
It can happen quick.
It does. And
because he was powerful.
Yeah. He's probably like, how did this get so out of hand?
Everybody around him was saying yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's a dude that, look, I mean, now you just got to try to start making the right decisions in your life, and you don't know where it'll take you. It's probably not going to be what you thought you're going to be, but there's a different path for you now. So hopefully he can get the right perspective and he can get enough encouragement. So I would hope that he wouldn't do anything serious.
Amen.
Yeah.
Don't let the story get worse.
Yes, absolutely. So crazy stuff. Well, I will tell you, you know, with the holiday season, I'm very excited. We got a fun project that we get to do today that everybody's going to find out about tomorrow.
It's so fun.
Yes, it is fun. So we get some fun things we get to do and get to basically play Santa Claus. So that's kind of a cool little thing, and that's a great thing to do around this holiday season. So we're going to dip out of here. We'll tell you all about it tomorrow as we kick off the weekend here and get ready for a little bit of fun on the Friday KVJ Show. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you back here then.